assist in getting it. There may be people that are still locked in closets inside certain stores in the mall. We're asking them to exit out their back door. If they have a back door, exit out their back door. If you do not have a back door, call our non-emergency line number 608-6731 and let the dispatcher know, and we'll get an officer to you to help escort you out of the mall.
Let me ask you a question. I heard that this started as a domestic in Palm Bay, and then it escalated where the alleged shooter followed the victim here and shot her in the food court. Can you talk about that?
We can't talk about that right now. All of that, there's any relationships, any motive or anything, is still under investigation. We don't know the why of what happened here this morning.
Deceased, the deceased, is that the shooter?
We do not know.
You do not know.
All of that's part of the investigation.
Do you know how many shots were fired?
Multiple shots were fired this morning in the mall.
Any bystanders hit, or was it?
We have 3 victims. 1 is dead. 2 others have been transported to local hospitals.
How tough of a situation is this? I mean, having to, first control the scene and then evacuate everybody else. Can you talk about how difficult that is?
It is difficult. Luckily, we train on these types of things. It's just anytime you're at any place where there is multiple stores, multiple people, children, it's always difficult. But luckily, we take it step by step and are able to make the area safe.
Anything else that you want to add?
This afternoon, we'll probably have more information. I'm just going to say around 3 o'clock. We do not know where we'll have that. Once we get that information, we'll make sure we'll get it out, whether it's on Twitter, Facebook, or give people a call. But we'll make sure we get that information out. But 3 o'clock this afternoon, we should have more information as to how the investigation is progressing, and we'll be able to provide that at that time.
Do you know what kind of gun was shot? Was it a semi-automatic?
I do not know what types of gun was involved.
Pistol, rifle?
Don't know what type of gun was involved.
I want to confirm, I'm sorry to clarify something. You said you believe but are not sure that one of the wounded was the shooter. Is that correct?
That's part of the investigation.
Okay. Part of the investigation meaning you don't know or you suspect that?
The investigation will reveal who the shooter was.
Okay. You said the mall is still on lockdown?
The mall is currently closed. Officers are still sweeping the mall for any employees that still may be locked down inside of the store. We are asking, if you're in a store right now, please exit out your back door. Do not enter into the mall. If you're in a store that does not have a back door, please contact our non-emergency line, 608-6731, and we'll get somebody there to help escort you out of the mall. Right now, we believe the situation is fully contained. There is no danger to anybody inside the Melbourne Square Mall. The Melbourne Square Mall does remain closed and will remain closed at least for the next 24 hours. The stores that are around and the restaurants that are around the Melbourne Square Mall are open for business.
And there was only one suspected shooter?
Still under investigation. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.